Hello everyone and welcome back to Rogue Legacy. Let's get started. Last episode we ended with Lady Minerva, the useless barbarian queen. I'm pretty sure that's because we tried to do the boss of the castle and we failed. This run we have Sir Darwin the Archmage with Dwarfism and ADHD, Lady Isolde the Fourth, the Paladin, Gay, and Sir Gans the Paladin, Ambivalous. We're gonna take Sir Gans. We didn't make any money because we tried to fight the boss. Ooh. Our base HP is 185. Oh wow. That wasn't a crit either. Balance rune, chest plate. If I remember correctly, balance runes do the same effects as vampire and siphon runes, but they do like half strength. Ow. I've actually never seen a room like this before. To lead to that. I think this connects to the Maya and the forest both. That's very strange. Yep, it sure does. Ow. Trying to be slick. It didn't work out. Oh well, at least now I can use this without feeling bad about it. Oh, come on, I'm being dumb. Story time. Journal entry number 10. The emblems on the castle door are a clue. I slew the giant beast that matched one of the icons, and I sensed something shift behind the throne room doors. As if in a dream, I could see an emblem on the door glowing in my mind's eye. A truly out-of-body experience. At least I know I'm on the right track, but I must hasten my pace, for the king could succumb to his injuries at any moment. First I must rest. Tomorrow I enter the forest. Yeah, there wasn't much way through that room without getting hurt. Got him. Honestly, I could have just taken the chest and ran. That would have been the wisest thing to do in this situation, but what's done is done. Oh, that's a Chairite. What? You didn't die in one hit? What is this madness? Sir Gans has been slain by a Chairite. Learning enemy tells is integral to surviving the castle. Sir Gans the Stout Paladin. Lady Vicky the Fourth the Hokage, Dwarfism. Lady Jenny the Second the Lich Queen, Hypergonadism. Lady Faye the Spelunket, Gigantism. dwarf. We've actually got some options here. Can I wear the cape? Nope. So let's increase our weight. And increase our magic damage because we haven't yet, and it's going to be pretty important in the future. We just need the knight's sword now. Got just how fast Hokage are, and I think dwarfs are a little bit faster than normal too. So balance runes. The effects of balance runes are not very powerful, but they can be used. So we're a Hokage, so we'll be able to one-shot anything in the castle except for the boss. The castle just being the castle, not the whole dungeon. Thought we weren't going to be able to get up there. Been flanky. Seriously. I am being very stupid, but it's almost a requirement for me to be that way at least once. Take no damage, huh? Gotcha. Bolt rune bracers. Well, we got some goodies at least. Lady Vicky the Fourth has been slain by a spike tor. Learn the nuances of your spell to maximize their potential. Lady Vicky the Fourth, the useless Hokage. Yeah, I knew you were going to be remembered well. Sorry, friend. Sir Ninja the Third, the Barbarian King, colorblind. Lady Vicky the Fifth, the Lich Queen, flexible electorophobia. Lady Charlotte the Third, the Hokage with Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's sucks. We're gonna go with Ninja. Don't have enough money to do anything. Here's colorblind. I think this is the first time we've actually seen it. Bolt runes are double jumps, and obviously more than just a double jump if you apply more than one. Good stuff. There was just too money, right? There's too money there to pass it up. Jesus, there's spikes everywhere. Another jukebox, but we can't listen to music. Oh, come on! What the heck was that? Every now and then I'm not landing on them. Man, I had that. You guys saw. Now I have to heal, too. I'll get a little bit of recovery from this. An itty-bitty bit, but it's a bit. Wow, the dungeon's really close. I did not mean to throw those scythes out. Enemies within the castle proper do have their individual levels, which is why I'm one-shotting these enemies, but the same types earlier were not dying in it. By the same measure, enemies within deeper parts of the castle also have higher levels than normal. I've mentioned this before. Colorblind comes with the issue of not being able to tell what level enemies are just by looking at them, because some enemies are the same size and shape, but you can tell if they're stronger or not by looking at their coloration. They might be a tier up. A blood sword blueprint. We found the blood sword blueprint before we found the knight sword blueprint. That's bothersome. Honestly, we could use the knight sword more. Ow, cheap shot. Found the connection to the Maya. And we got 2 chests, so we collected quite a bit of money. If I remember correctly, we've already upgraded our liches. Ah, this is a Doomscape. So this is an example of an enemy that's stronger than it looks originally. Not that much stronger. It is dangerous though, as you can see. I should have just left it be, in all honesty. I didn't have to interact with it. Up. Wait. See something. Ah, can't hide from me. Curse Rune Helmet. Curse Runes are like, I forget what the rune type is called. But they're runes that make the game easier. Curse Runes make the game harder. If you want a challenge, put on 5 of those suckers and see what happens. Looking out on the meat drops. Another one of those? Seriously? Oh my gosh, there's so many deadly rooms in this castle. Already demonstrated that I can get these. Bounty runes, bracers. Bounty runes increase the amount of gold that you get by a percentage. Ah, nice, we found the boss room. Another thing is you can't tell if a chest is gilded or not necessarily by looking at it when you're colorblind. We've actually almost explored the entirety of the castle. Here's the connection to the forest. Oh sweet, I found a shortcut. Shoot. And it on some spikes, because I'm a moron. Okay, so this is another random event room. And it is special because basically... Hi there, this is Booyan. Hi there, care to test your dexterity? You only get 1 shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward in exchange. 10 daggers to destroy 8 targets. This is a test of skill. I get to miss twice, so there's one of them. That's the second miss. If I miss again, I won't succeed. I won't be able to succeed it. Shoot. Got it. And I'm out of daggers. Couldn't even hit 8 targets. So I think if you manage to successfully complete that, if I remember correctly, because I have done it before, it gives you different challenges based off of different spells, first of all. So there's one for axe, there's one for scythes, and that one's obviously the one for daggers. If you succeed, he gives you an attribute enhancing rune, I think. We're gonna go into the forest a little bit since we've gotten so much money and we're not really in a place where we can hunt the boss. Ah, they got me. Ninja the Third has been slain by a blaze lock. Look at all the stuff we killed. Holy cow. Avoid picking up the conflux orbs after casting it to maximize its damage. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, but it's harder than it sounds because you have to dodge them. Sir Ninja the Third, the Divine Barbarian. Lady Minerva the Second, the Barbarian Queen. Lady Stephanie the Third, the Hokage, Clumsy. Lady Vicky the Fifth, the Barbarian Queen, ADHD, and Corporalalia. I should note these are not 3 children that are born and we're picking which one goes to the castle. They are the only one of them is born. Which is why we've already seen Lady Vicky the Fifth several times. Wow. My neck is killing me. Go with Lady Minerva the Second, the Barbarian Queen. We're gonna get this so that we can unlock more things. Specifically, we're going to unlock the Spell Thief. I like the Spell Thief. Spell Thief drains mana from the enemies they hit. This grants them access to an infinite supply of mana in the heat of battle. Rock on. That's not the cool part about Spell Thieves. The Spell Thief is their cool part is their upgrade spell swords, and it lets you cast empowered spells rather than just normal spells. That cost us all our money, but I can assure you it was worth it. I think that's all of the classes in the game unlocked except for one, but that one's a special case. I'd like to get us the Pogo Room. We've gotten almost, I think we've gotten, yeah, everything else that's, nope, I'm mistaken, we're missing this. Hello, you have the Blood Sword available now. I think every blood item lowers your max HP, is the problem. Oh, sorry about that. It also doesn't have as good armor. Basically only wear it if you really want the Vampire. Want it in large amount. So, Curse Runes make the enemies harder, but the reward's greater. By the same measure, the runes that make the game easier... Bounty runes increase gold. I don't think we have any runes that make the game easier. I can't remember what they're called, but they also reduce the amount of gold you get from enemies, which we don't want. But I also don't want this to be any harder than it has to be, so I'm not putting on curse runes either. I like games that introduce an artificial, like, hard mode with cursed stuff, but only so long as when they do it, it gives you better rewards rather than just making the game harder. Like, I don't mind the game being harder. I strictly never play on easy mode unless someone else is forcing me. Get out. Because even if I'm playing a game almost strictly for the story, I'll still play on normal mode if there's an option. Strictly because I like to have a challenge when I play a game. I don't want to get bored to death for all the bits that are in between the story sections. The one exception that I'll have to this is if easy mode is actual normal mode. So like, for example, whenever we get a game that comes from Japan, sometimes the normal mode is actually hard mode. For their rankings, easy mode is our normal, and their normal is our hard. So I play it on easy in that situation because it's actually normal. Hermes boots. I think this gives us pad. We can walk on spikes. And I can't remember all of the things. Journal entry number 11. This forest is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is both serene and terrifying. I stand on lush grass, but beside me yawns open a chasm so wide and deep it threatens to swallow me whole. I still have not heard a response from the rock I tossed in earlier. A single misstep and my descent would be eternal. Truly horrifying thought. Eternity of darkness is more frightening than any beast I have fought thus far. If I fell, what would kill me first, the hunger or myself? On a side note, I am now using the forced fissure as my own personal lavatory. I wonder if I am pooping into another dimension. This is one strange prince, isn't it? He has odd questions. Seems that barbarians don't do half damage on downstrikes. I don't know if that's a bug or not. That doesn't sound intentional, because every other class in the game deals half damage on downstrikes. Okay, no, it just depends on what the enemy type is, I guess. I guess zombies take max down damage no matter what. Okay, see, if we wait here long enough, that Spike Tor will actually die from bouncing around too much. And it could drop gold. Let it bounce this one last time. Nope. Holy cow, that was close. That thing's already taken a lot of our HP. We're not letting it have any more. This is what's nice about Barbarian Kings and Queens, is I've actually taken quite a few hits now, but we are still pretty healthy. Oh god, no. Guys are jerks. Why are there so many garbage spots in this castle? Grey Knights do not get knocked back. Good to know. What? Oh, I didn't realize it was that low. Lady Minerva II has been slain by a wall turret. Yeah, I kind of wish I died to an enemy. Unlocked class abilities can be activated with A. Lady Minerva II, the gallant barbarian queen. We'll go for one more heir. Sir Dude the Hokage, Eidetic Memory, and EHS. Lady Winry, the paladin, dwarfism, and muscle weakness. And Lady Henrietta, the spell thief, OCD, and hypergonadism. Yeah, sure. OCD spell thieves almost never run out of MP. Pretty sure there's nothing else unlocked here. No, there is not. Oh well, that only gave us a 5% increase in crit damage. By the way, spell thieves and spell swords don't actually carry a sword. Their sword is made of magic, which is why they drain magic out of enemies. But it's really funny because they walk as if they're holding their sword up like everyone else does. Well, this should be interesting. I can't believe I pulled that off. Haste rune, sword. Too bad the spell we got sucks in terms of being a spell thief. Like, we can ultimately use it a whole bunch because of our ability to get so much MP back from killing enemies. I think we actually get MP back both from killing enemies and hitting them. We're gonna find out with this Grey Knight. Yeah, we do. Wow. An endomorph? I can't remember. Oh god, no. Ooh, that was a close one. Not realize that he was guarding this chest. Put us in a bit of a pickle. Nope. Maybe in a second, but right now... Okay, let's try this. Alrighty, off to a bad start in this. I knew going in there was a bad idea. Lady Henrietta has been slain by a spike tor. We followed the tradition of the last air that we do in the recording always being terrible. If you're having trouble with the boss, try using different runes. That's gonna call it for this episode of Rogue Legacy. If you enjoyed what you watched, please do leave a like on the video and consider sharing it with your friends. I plan on uploading every day, so if you like my content and you would enjoy seeing more, please do subscribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.